So today we get a chance to talk to and listen to, more importantly, the tight ends. They talked for a while, so I was able to get all three of the guys that we're really interested in. Tyler Warren, he'll be first out of Penn State. And then we'll hear from Harold Fannon from Bowling Green. And then at the end, Colston Loveland from Michigan. All three of these guys very well spoken. And it's not really, we're not going to learn anything about where they're going to be drafted or any of that kind of stuff from these three guys. But what you do learn is how they kind of comport themselves, how they communicate, what's important to them, all of that stuff. Here's Tyler Warren.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting, to have the opportunity to come here to the combine and opportunity to meet with the teams and all that. But yeah, being back here is nice. It's a great stadium, and I enjoyed being here, so it's been fun.
Tyler, what do you think your best trait is as a tight end?
I think what I try and do is be a guy that can kind of fit a lot of different roles. So I don't know if I have one that really sticks out above the rest, but I think that's kind of fun about the tight end position is you get to do a lot of different things within the offense. That's kind of what I try and focus on as a tight end.
Tyler, any meetings with the Jaguars?
I have not met with them, but I mean, Brenton's there, so I know I've heard good things from him, and they got a great program, so it'd be good to talk to him.
What kind of influence really Brenton has?
Yeah, Brenton helped me out a lot. I learned a lot from him, especially physicality in the run game and the way he blocked is kind of something I looked up to, and really all those tight ends that I played with have played a big role in me kind of developing and learning from them.
Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, I actually talked to Theo yesterday, and Burton's talked to me, Pat's talked to me, but yeah, they're kind of there, and if I have questions, I know I can ask them and stuff. They're not blowing me up. They know it's a busy time with a lot going on, but yeah, they've been a big help, and I know if there ever is any questions, I can call them or text them. They're going to help me out in any way.
Penn State's scheme lined you up in the H-back or the fullback spot a lot, as well as on the line. Is that something you're excited to do in the NFL, or are you looking to be more on the line?
I'm really, I think I can do a lot of different things, so I'm whatever the offense needs from week to week, and, kind of what they want my role to be is what I'll do, and that might change, from game to game, so I think I'm a guy that can do a lot of different things and, fill a lot of different roles like that.
What type of feedback have you gotten from the NFL on that topic about what type of positions and roles they want you to play?
Honestly, it hasn't been anything too specific about it. Really hasn't, gotten into specifics of where that might be, but I think we're all kind of on the same page. There's a lot of different things you can do with the tight end in general, and then me, being able to do a lot of different things.
Tyler, why all the tight ends that have come out of Penn State?
What was that?
Why all the tight ends that have come out of Penn State recently?
Yeah, I think, getting good players there is kind of something we've always done at tight end. I think Ty Howell's done a great job of recruiting guys and then developing guys when they're there. He's been on a good run so far, and then there's some young guys in that room now that are going to be really good. So I don't think it's going to be going anywhere with the tight end production at Penn State.
Are you going to be in Green Bay for the draft?
I'm not sure yet what I'll be doing for that.
Have you met with the Buccaneers?
Yeah, I did meet with the Bucs yesterday.
Was that a formal meeting, and what would it be like to play with Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I played there in 2021 for the Outback Bowl. So that, I've been in that stadium, that area, and it was really nice. And then obviously, he's kind of turned it on these past few years and becoming a really good quarterback. So that'd be a cool opportunity to get to play with him. I'd say Kittle and Kelsey probably are up there. Pat Fryermuth if I had to pick, and then I'm probably going with Brenton Strange and Theo Johnson in my top five.
Tyler, as you look ahead to the future, reflect a little bit on what it was like to play with Drew Aller and how your chemistry was so profound.
Yeah, so I actually hosted Drew when he was a recruit, his coming into college, but yeah, he's he's kind of a calm, quiet guy when you meet him, and then he gets his competitive and fire going. When he's out there playing, I think as an offense we respond to that well when you see your quarterback, your leader, and the kind of intensity he brings when it's not always seen at that position like that. But yeah, really just being with him for 3 years and having that connection, I think really helped us out this year, and just kind of trusting each other and having that trust.
Tyler, who do you think should be on the cover of CFB 26?
I don't know. There's probably a lot of good options, but I don't have much say in that, so I couldn't give you a great answer. Yeah, I met with them yesterday as well, and like I said, I've been in Indy before, and I like the stadium a lot and kind of the area, so that'd be just the opportunity to have a chance to play in the NFL, and if it was here, that'd be awesome.
All right, there's Tyler Warren. I'll tell you what, he sounds like a Colt. He sounds like a Colts offensive lineman. Not a lot of words, right? So Quentin Nelson, Braden Smith, those guys, and Tyler Warren have a lot in common in the way that they communicate. They are not real effusive in their behavior with the media. There's no question about that. A little bit more interesting and a little bit more expansive on his experiences, Harold Fannon out of Bowling Green.
It kind of clicked probably earlier this year, most definitely, when I was like, leading the nation, like receiving yards. That's when I realized, and I got like the watch list for the Mackey Award, and that's when I realized, I'm like, that's something going for me.
Like even coming into this year, you might not have expected this.
Nah, I mean, I'm more like a team player, so it was like whatever needed to be done, but I wasn't expecting to go like this big. Yeah, I mean, just going out there and just being confident and just being myself. I feel like that's really all I got to do to show that.
Harold, blocking is such an important part of the game as well as pass catching. How would you kind of grade or describe yourself as a
I definitely describe myself as a physical, more like a straining type blocker. I'm probably not going to go out there and, put everybody on their back, dominate everybody, but you definitely catch me doing my job for sure.
Is there a specific play in your career that you could show GMs that really defined you as a player?
Yeah, I definitely say when I scored against Texas A&M, that was like me, being able to move and make guys miss. I feel like that displays me a lot.
Yeah, so I started off as tight end position,
Yeah, most definitely. Brock Bowers, pretty good tight end. I feel like we're kind of similar. We can catch, we can run, we can block. I feel like we can do it all. I definitely sound pretty similar.
You were a receiver and safety in high school, right? So, I guess what was the toughest thing for you to pick up as far as strength?
Just playing tight end in general. I play a lot of defense in high school. I didn't really play offense, so kind of just knowing how offense work. And obviously playing tight end, I never played that, so I'll probably say, inline blocking, stuff like that. Even just getting to a 3-point stance. Yeah, I like the White's Isaiah Likely. I like his game. I like his swagger for sure. I'll definitely say it.
That's Harold Fannon. He kind of reminds me of Drew Ogletree. The tight ends with the Colts really kind of have an interesting collective personality, and Harold Fannon sort of fits that personality. So interesting to hear from him. I don't know whether that carries any weight. We know how productive he was at Bowling Green. I mean, that dude was absolutely the offense for Bowling Green. But we learned, does that mean he's going to be great in the NFL? Does that mean he's going to be a Pro Bowler? It does not. Like, you're a great tight end in the MAC. That counts for something. But being a great tight end in the NFL, there's more to it. And we'll see exactly how Harold Fannon, it kind of translates to the NFL and where he's taken and what he does when he works out tomorrow. That's going to be interesting. Here is Colston Loveland from Michigan with an injury that might cause him to fall a little bit in the draft depending upon his medicals. He says that he's going to be okay for training camp. But that might cause, like as a rookie, you'd like to go through rookie mini camp, you'd like to go through OTAs, all of that stuff. Loveland may not be able to do that. Here's Colston Loveland.
What kind of things did Coach Harbaugh and Coach Moore do off the field that you feel like is going to prepare you for this process and for the league?
Yeah, I think just teaching us to become a man, or men at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Handle the right business, be a don't worry guy, always be on time to things, like just the stuff you're there to do. You know what I'm saying? It's really not hard, and they just kind of put that in our brain, like, everything you do off the field, be a Michigan man, be all about it, be a good person, be loving, caring, and I think that's it's a blessing that I was able to experience that.
Were there conversations initially after the injury about potentially sitting out for letting it heal earlier, or what made you decided to play through the injury?
Yeah, no, I feel like I wanted to be a part of the team and help the team win. And it hurt. I missed that one game after, and it hurt to miss that game for sure. But no, there was never a thought about sitting out. I was going to play through no matter what. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been rehabbing, conditioning, everything lower body, obviously, and working out my left arm. But no, I've been conditioning, doing on the bike. Obviously, can't run right now, but I've been on the bike, doing pool workout, doing the whole deal.
So based on what
Yeah, I just met with them last night.
Based on what Atasha, your doc, told you, based on what Doc told you,
Yes, sir.
you feel like you'll be fully cleared for training camp?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And then what about like OTAs and that stuff? Is that where you observe and
Yeah, but I'll be able to, like I said, I'll be able to run around, catch balls, do the whole deal. It's just contact that I got to stay away from.
What fears do you have about it impacting your draft stock?
Like I said earlier, everything's God's plan. Just a speed bump in the road. Everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that, so I think I'll be all right. Whatever happens, it's going to happen.
How would you describe Will Johnson as a player? How would you describe Will Johnson as a player? And how frustrated did you get the sense that he was and he couldn't play as much last year?
Yeah, he's a stud. That's my guy. The tape speaks for itself. I don't think anyone gets out of his breaks like him. No one knows defense, knows how to play corner like him. We've had some matchup in practice for sure. And he's a dog. I think it does suck that he was injured kind of for a good majority of the year. But I know he's kind of hurt him mentally, obviously not being able to go out there and play. But he's doing a great job. He's feeling good now, so he's going to kill it.
The way you grew up, this farm, you're around people that grow your college, did it make you tougher?
Yeah, I truly believe that. Yeah, just kind of growing up, small town, just kind of seeing everyone's work ethic and kind of how they handle business. It's a very blue-collar town. I would say that definitely had an impact on me. It all depends on coverage, who's around me, what route it is specifically. But yeah, it's all, like I said, kind of in the preparation and just kind of knowing what a defense is doing throughout the week, running the route, seeing what the best way to run the route is. And so.
What was the most impactful learning experience you had in the show?
I feel like I've learned a lot for sure. I feel like this last year, obviously, kind of just going through some adversity, losing games, because I haven't lost many games in my career, and just going through this injury, just kind of, losses are never good and it sucks, but I think just kind of turning them losses into wins and like learning something from it. You know what I mean? I feel like that was a big thing for me this year, and just kind of that leadership step up this year. I think I learned a lot, and I think I'm just blessed to go through that and kind of know how to handle that now.
There's Loveland. Of those three guys and the way they communicate and the way they talk to the media, which one is most Colts-like? I would say that Warren is most Colts-like. I would say that Fannin is second most Colts-like. And again, there is there's sort of a template, a blueprint for an Indianapolis Colt from a cultural standpoint, but that doesn't mean everything. Is Tyler Warren even going to be available at 14? You heard that he met with the Colts, and so does that mean that the Colts would trade up to go get him? Chris Ballard doesn't give up draft equity real easily, so I don't know that that's going to happen. But interesting questions about all three of these guys, and at least you got to hear something from all three of those guys, right? And that gives us a little bit better perspective as to who they are.